Following up on the Twilio and WhatsApp topic, I just wanted to show you real quick how to add a status callback URL when you send messages from your interface using the Twilio API for WhatsApp. That's very specific, but I hope that can still be helpful to someone else out there that's building a similar system. So here it is. I won't open my here Airtable code block fully to protect my credentials, my API credentials from Twilio. But here you can see the code. I'll just show it slowly so you can see the structure of the URL that we're calling, at least. So yeah, that's how it is. And the point is that we're sending this body with the from number, which is going to be static in this case, the to number, which is going to be the WhatsApp number of my client, taken from the CRM directly, and the body of the message, which also comes from an Airtable record that's been mapped from an earlier trigger step. And what I really wanted to highlight in this video is that you can and probably should add to this structure the status callback, value. I'm sorry. So that's how it's spelled. And then as a string, you would add a webhook URL, which I won't fully show here again. But yeah, it's just really between quote marks, you'll put the URL of a webhook of wherever you want to be receiving the status of the message that you just sent, because it always feels good to directly see in your interface what's going on with this message that you just sent. You want to see if the person just received it, or if it's pending delivery or failed to send. So that's the way to know it. So you would just map here status callback and a webhook URL. And here, let's see what we do of this webhook URL. So I opened another Airtable workflow that obviously starts with a webhook trigger, which is the one I copy pasted in the previous step. And whenever we send a message using the Twilio API through Airtable here, this webhook is going to receive all of the status updates for any message. So that's what it would look like. Great. So we have here delivered, which is the actual status, and we have other information. The most important one, I think, would be the message ID, which is what is going to help us find what message we're talking about. So every time we receive that, I just have a first step right here that's going to browse my messages base here in Airtable to find a message with the same message ID, and then we update it with whatever status it is that we received. So I'll just show here an example. I just before here wrote a test message to myself. So I'll answer, and we should be able to see here the status evolving live. So it can either be, incoming for incoming message, which is the topic of a previous video, or queued, sent, delivered, or failed. So here I'll just click on this answer button that I set up. Okay, here we are. We can see here the plus is now present, which is good. Send and okay, I'll just send it. Perfect. We can see it here with the send mention right there. And it should quickly be processed by the automation. Okay, great. So here we could see queued, sent, and delivered. It was correctly related to the right client. And on my phone, I just received it. I don't know if it will show here. Yeah, I received the message. Okay, so the important point is that we saw live the status callback working, and it's mostly going to be useful to you when it's only sent or when it fails. Okay, so thanks for watching, and yeah, see you in the next video. Thanks.